Hi, Jason Tushman here with episode 21 of Spot On Patient Acquisition. Today we're going to go over how you can track return on investment from your website. This is a critical function in today's office because your website should be your #1 new patient acquisition tool next to your referrals and existing patients. So even if you don't have a lot of technology in your office or you're not very technology savvy, we're going to go over a method today by which you can manually, if you will, track your ROI on a monthly basis and understand how to improve your practice. So first is you have to have lead tracking, okay? Lead tracking means you're going to be able to have a phone software system, okay, like CallRail, for example. They're cheap, it's a couple $100 a month, that allows you to apply unique phone numbers to marketing channels. So your website should have a unique trackable phone number. That's the first thing. That's going to be the source number. In any of these softwares that are available out there to utilize for your phone tracking, you're also going to be able to track where the phone call came from, the consumer that called in. Okay, so you're going to have those two pieces of information, and then you're going to have the date that those calls occurred. That's all you need from your phone software. The phone tracking number, the caller's number that it came in from, and the date of the call. That's going to help you get your ROI, and we'll talk about that in a couple minutes. Second thing is you need to have a system that's tracking your email leads or your website forms, if you will. Generally, those are pulled from the back of a website, okay, in a database format, or they're going into an email system somewhere and you're just going to track them by email address. But from there, you're also going to know source, okay, the consumer ID that it came from and the name, and you're going to know the date of the lead as well. Very similar to your phone software. Now, ultimately, your front desk is going to process these leads into scheduled appointments in the office, into procedures in the practice management system. So this information is going to get manually put into the practice management system. So now you've got 3 sources of information that you need to integrate into one set of information to understand your ROI. And the way that you do that is the following. You're going to export into Excel, okay? You're going to export into Excel every month for that calendar month, the phone leads from your website tracking, the email leads for that month, and then the revenue for that month, okay? And what you will then do is you will match that up by date, by lead date, and what you do is you match first name, last name, email, phone number, and procedure of interest into one set of information. So now you're pulling in the revenue information via Excel, you're pulling in the lead information, and you can sort and filter it to get to your ROI. Now, you have to understand that revenue can be a delayed function, so you constantly have to be back mapping to this original source of data. But the rules to track ROI is measure lead date, because that's when you theoretically spent the money to acquire the lead, and match the revenue, even if it's 3 months later, back to the original date of the lead, and you'll have your ROI. If you don't have an Excel expert, I recommend you at a minimum have your accountant do this for you. They can set this up into a simple format. It may cost you a few bucks a month to do, but ultimately it's going to pay dividends to your practice. Hope this helps you. Look forward to seeing you next time.